Elizabeth Warren is surging. The Hill's morning report reports Warren's moment, policy plans and rising polls. Quote, after months of trying to gin up momentum for her 2020 bid, Warren is finally having a moment. End quote. I'd say she's been having a moment for 6 months. She's been steady in the polls at third place, like I said, for the last half a year. But I want to pivot here. I want you to read that article. I'll leave it down below. But I want to pivot here to the latest Des Moines Register poll. And this has some interesting data all around. And I just want to read you the top 5. They listed more, but I just want to do the top 5. So the latest Des Moines Register poll confirms Joe Biden is at 24%, down 3 points. Bernie Sanders, 16%, down 9 points. Bookmark that. We need to talk about that. Okay, Elizabeth Warren, third place, 15%, up 6 points. Buttigieg, number 4, 14%, up 1 point. And 5, Kamala Harris, 7%, and that is unchanged. So, wow, Bernie, what happened here? Okay, I know it's just one poll. Okay, I'm not going to freak out too much. But still, a 9-point drop from the previous poll is pretty substantial. And Warren, like I said, Warren picked up 6 points. So she took at least 6 of those 9 points there away from Bernie in the latest Des Moines Register poll. So that's very interesting. But Elizabeth Warren has always fluctuated between 9 and 15% in most polls that I've come across. But I guess, she's hitting the top of her range here at 15%. So that is a surge. We can count that as a surge. Elizabeth Warren is awesome on a lot of things. But she drops the ball on 2 major things. Okay. Elizabeth Warren drops the ball on military spending. She has voted for some of the largest military budgets. I don't know, and it's just kind of like, whoa. Progressives like myself are like, whoa, what are you doing? Okay, that's one thing, these bloated military budget bills. Number 2, Medicare for All. Her Medicare for All stance is wishy-washy. She is a hardcore centrist when it comes to Medicare for All. She always talks about the multiple paths, which path would work. Let's figure out which path. No, baloney. Which path is the Sanders bill, the gold standard. That's the path, okay? That's the path. That's the Medicare for All that 70%, 7 out of 10 Americans want. You need to support that one. I don't care who you are. You have to support that bill. And like I said, she drops the ball on 2 major things. But she's great on the wealth tax, breaking up big banks, college debt relief. She has, and she's policy oriented. So she garners a lot of respect from progressives on issues, but there's just some issues like the military spending and her Medicare for All stance that just don't fly. She instead retains a centrist position where she should be pivoting to a progressive position, and that bothers me. That bothers all progressives, to my knowledge. Anyways, like I said, I'll leave the Hill article down below. I'll leave the Des Moines Register poll down below. Let's talk about Elizabeth Warren. She's a contender.